What's going on, Shake Squad? I hope you guys are having a perfect day. Today what I have for you is a video on how to get and maintain a 2KD in Call of Duty World War II. So don't forget to like the video. Let's go for 40 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And guys, make sure you have those notifications on. I've been hearing that some of the people haven't been getting notifications even though they have all notifications on, so make sure you guys have all notifications on. So let's get into it. The first tip I have for you is do not rush unless you're decent at it. Now in the gameplay in the background you are seeing is a game of Kill Confirmed on Point Du Hoc. It is core, and I know what you guys are thinking. Captain Shakes, what are you playing core for? I thought you only play hardcore. Well, guess what? I play both. No, I find that core is pretty darn good. I like core. I've been digging core. I find it much easier than hardcore. I'll be making a separate video on why I like core better than hardcore. And for those of you who are just subbed to my channel just because I play hardcore, don't worry, I will still be dropping some hardcore videos. But first tip, do not rush until you're decent at it. Guys, play safer. As you see in this gameplay, I will die 12 times. Now I will admit, most of it is some BS, some little connection issues that I died of, but you know, I'm not making excuses. Do not rush unless you're good at it, man. Play safer. Go into a a hot spot, go into a choke point, get 1 or 2 kills, and then pull back, baby, pull back. Don't rush into the enemy spawn. Don't try and take on 3 or 4 guys. Only if you have decent reaction time. Now, I'm going to tell you, on a scale of 1 to 10, my reaction time, it's probably about a 2. I'm a few french fries away from a Happy Meal if you think about that. So my reaction time isn't that well. If you're out there, if you have decent reaction time, then by all means, man, gee golly, molly holly, go ahead and rush. But do not rush unless you're decent at it. Now the second tip I'm going to give you on how to get and maintain a 2KD is don't be afraid to use exponentiary. Now what exponentiary is, it's pretty much the go-to division if you are running S-mines, those trip mines, those bouncing betties, those exploder minotors. I don't know why I just said minoter, but that's definitely a word right now. Guys, don't be afraid to use that division, and don't be afraid to use S-mines. S-mines can be your best friends. They can be way better than your teammates, so don't be afraid to use S-mines. Put them in choke points and places where you find the enemy that are going more likely than. So use S-mines, use exponentiary. Another good thing about exponentiary is you can resupply the S-mines, you can resupply the bullets. Those are 2 main things that you need to do if you want to go on high score streaks or kill streaks and you want to maintain that 2KD. You want to make sure you have enough ammo in your gun to get rid of the enemies, and placing those trip mines can be something out of the ordinary. They are amazing to use. So the tip number 2 is make sure you guys use exponentiary. Now the third tip I want to give to you on how to maintain and get a 2KD is make sure your aim is always at 100%. Guys, go ahead and play a game against bots. Make sure your aim is great. Make sure you guys are using the right control freaks. Make sure you guys are using the right sensitivity. I have a separate video on how to find your sensitivity, because you should not run another YouTuber's or a friend's sensitivity, because you're not them. Everyone's sensitivity is different. You should not run a sensitivity just because your favorite YouTuber or your best friend that is awesome at the game is running that sensitivity. You need to find your sensitivity on your own. You need to manage your sensitivity, and you got to make sure your aim is always at the top of the line. So make sure your aim is good. Like I said, go into a private match with bots, or just go into a simple game mode like TDM or War or Horde Point or something like that. I don't know if Infected is still in the playlist. If it is, go ahead and do that. Those game modes won't count towards your KD or your score. I don't think it counts towards your score per minute, but that is a great way to get your aim all set and sailed and getting ready to get into a real game mode like the Inferno Domination. And the fourth tip I have for you guys on how to get a 2KD and maintain it is always run a score streak that will get you kills, and always run the counter recon and the UAV. Always run those 2 score streaks, the recon UAV and the counter recon. Basically, you guys know what a UAV is. You guys can see the enemies if they're not using mountain or flanker, but And then the counter recon is basically just to get rid of any UAV that the enemy team has up. Or if you're playing core, if you put the counter recon up, I'm pretty sure, you know, like I said, I'm not too much into core, but I'm pretty sure that static size, it makes, you know, makes the UAV, makes the minimap unavailable for the enemy team. And make sure you guys are running at least one score streak that will get you kills. You know, KD is all about kills. If you have a score streak that you have that's, you know, getting you kills, then your kills are going to go up. So I suggest using something like the paratroopers. The artillery is a good one. If you guys are having trouble getting those high score streaks, then run something like Fighter Pilot. Glide Bomb is a good one. Even Molotov. Use a Molotov. The Molotov is the easiest score streak to get in the game. I think it literally only needs to take 1 kill and 2 tags, or 2 kills and 1 tag. And you guys can maybe get lucky and get yourself a double or triple kill with a Molotov. So basically, run counter UAV, run UAV, and run at least one more score streak that's going to get you kills. The next tip I have for you guys is gun skill and map awareness. Whether it's core or hardcore, you need gun skill. What I mean by that is basically hip fire up close, ADS at longer ranges. If they're at longer ranges, don't spray, don't hold down the right trigger or the R2 button or the R1 button if you have them flipped. Guys, burst fire if they're longer range. If they're close range, make sure you guys hip fire because you're going to waste time ADSing. You'll get the kill faster. And map awareness. Whether it's core or hardcore, you need map awareness. You need to know where the enemies are. You need to know where the spawn points are. You need to know where the choke points are. My best advice to you, if you're not going to rush, go in the middle of the map, pick off a few enemies, put down a trip mine, go back, control spawns, pick an area of the map that you can control. You know, whether it's the middle of the map, the right side of the map, the left side of the map. Basically, you want map awareness. That's going to be key. Map awareness itself will get you to 2 KD. If you know where the enemies are at all times, then you're going to be golden. Another tip is watch the kill feed. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay cool, fool. Don't hate. Eat some cake, thick thighs, and bright eyes. And as always, guys, keep on grinding.
Fall back. Retreat. Retreat.
I know I'ma get it.